Alright, so hey guys, it's Maddie. It's been a while. I don't know if you can hear all of that, but there's like babies crying and dogs barking. Like so loud. So I've been a little MIA. I've been on social media, but I haven't really been posting on here consistently. It's been a month since I last posted, and even when I was posting, like there was so much time in between uploads. So I owe you guys an explanation, first of all. But I also just wanted to kind of sit down and talk about all the things that I've kind of thought about over the last month, 3 months that I haven't really been posting, and kind of what I have been doing and what is happening next. So let me start at the beginning. I had a really bad year, in short. My junior year of college sucked dick, and I didn't really start dealing with how bad it sucked dick until summer. It was one of those years where like one thing happened and then everything started happening, and I tried really hard to be proactive and to do things that I knew were in my best interest. When things started going bad, I was like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. But then I spiraled out and everything got bad and my efforts went to shit. So. And I was really relying on YouTube for like all of my happiness. Literally was the only thing about my life that I enjoyed. Like putting that much pressure on one thing in your life, especially when that is creative. And you know, I can't force myself to be creative, but that's what I was trying to do. And in turn, I just completely lost my spark of creativity, and I started feeling really lost and really alone because I have really never had like a real creative block like this before, where I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at all. The last couple months, I just haven't really liked any of the videos that I've made, and I've been making videos that I thought that you guys would like rather than the videos that I like. Because when I would post things that I liked, nobody else liked them. Because I was really relying on it for happiness and for everything, it was like, if I wasn't getting the views, I wasn't getting the reward and the happiness, I felt like I was doing something wrong, like I was fucking up, like I couldn't do the one thing that I'm the best at. You know, this is what I've grown up doing, and if I can't do this right, then what the fuck can I do? And that was kind of how I felt. So then I just started making things that I thought people would like, and they didn't even really like those. If you're creative, you know this, but being creative as your career is like the best and the worst thing on planet Earth. Because on the one hand, it's like they always say that the dream is to get paid doing what you love. And it absolutely is the fucking dream. But it's also really difficult when you're working towards that. Like, I can't fully support myself with my creative endeavors yet, but I'm trying. And I'm about to graduate college, and the pressure is like really piling up. But the problem with pressure in creative fields is that when you add pressure to creativity, you get the opposite results that you want. And that is what sucks about being in creative fields, because a lot of the time you do have deadlines and you do have to get shit done, but like you can't force creativity. So then you end up pumping out absolute fucking bullshit. It's not that I don't feel inspired or like motivated. Like, I feel so inspired. All I want to do is make videos. But it's like when it comes to YouTube, my mind is fucking blank. Like, I don't know what I want to do on this platform right now. I've been working on a short film for my, you know, senior project for school, and I'm so into it, so like creatively motivated, in it, about it, living my best life. But anything else I just can't fucking do. I was 13 when I started really doing it seriously, but I've been making videos my whole life. This is like what I'm supposed to be doing. And feeling like I was failing at it and having all that pressure. This is what I do. I'm Maddie the YouTube girl. I'm Maddie the girl who makes fucking music videos in her bedroom. I'm Maddie who tells stories. I am this. And I don't know if it was just bad timing that my channel started struggling around the same time I was also struggling, or if that was like a direct connection where like I was having a shitty time and the content that I was making directly mimicked that. Probably, I don't know. but like it just made everything so much worse because I've really never failed at this. You know, I'm not Amber Chamberlain. I didn't gain millions of followers overnight, but it's been like a steady incline the 8 years that I've been on YouTube, and this is the first time that I've like fucking flatlined. And I'm like, not only do I feel dead creatively, but like my channel is showing it, and that destroyed me because I'm like, it made it all real. It's like, this is actually happening to you. You are actually losing it right now. And it's like, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with failing at the one thing that you think you're very good at? I don't know. You know, I've failed at a lot of things in my life, but I've never failed at the things I claim to be very good at. I failed my driver's test. Never claimed to be a good driver. I failed a bunch of fucking math quizzes in school. That's not who I am. I'm not Maddie the fucking mathematician. I'm Maddie the YouTuber, Maddie the filmmaker. How am I failing at this? I've established my entire identity around this. So when I felt like I was failing at it and it was all slipping away from me and I wasn't creative and I couldn't do anything, like I was losing it. I was fucking losing it because I was like, who am I? Who am I if I can't do this? And that's a scary fucking thought. But we're not thinking like that anymore. We have to leave that thought in the corner. I started going to therapy a couple weeks ago. It's actually been really helpful because I just feel like I was so overwhelmed by all of this. I was finally like, you know what? It might be time to get a therapist. And no regrets so far. I started really trying to sit down with myself and assess how I was feeling, trying to deal with the fact that I was failing, and kind of ask myself, since I am failing, does that mean I'm not really as talented or skilled at this as I think I am? And the short answer to that is hell no. Just because you're failing at something doesn't mean you're not good at it. Like, I've come to the conclusion now that it's like, I'm changing as a human being. I've been doing this since I was 13, and I've been making similar styles of content since I was 13, and I've experimented with new stuff in recent, you know, months, years. But like, I've been doing relatively the same thing online since I was young. And now I'm 21 years old, and I'm just not inspired by a lot of the things that I used to make and a lot of the things that I used to be really into. That's not my vibe anymore. I need to be doing things that feel relevant to me now and pushing myself forward and becoming whatever creator I'm supposed to be next, whoever I'm turning into. I need to give myself the time and the space to turn into that person rather than like inundating myself with this pressure to be the final product right now when I've literally given myself zero time to transform into that person and to become like the world's greatest filmmaker, YouTuber, creator, whatever. Who am I? I have not given myself any fucking time to become that person. Ooh. And the other thing that was really bothering me was when I was going through this tough time, I wasn't feeling my best personality-wise. I was feeling a lot more shy and reserved than I normally am. And I would like just panic that I would meet one of you guys or someone would come up to me in school and I would be like feeling kind of shy and closed off and insecure that day because a bitch was going through it. And I was just so afraid that people were gonna have those interactions with me when I wasn't feeling my best and they were gonna be like, oh, she's so fake. Like, she's so confident and loud and outgoing in her videos, but like she's so shy and like to herself in person. And I felt like I was lying in some capacity. Like I understand now, looking, you know, out of kind of the worst of it, looking back on it, I'm like, obviously I'm not gonna be outgoing and confident and upbeat every second of every fucking day. Nobody is. Like, everyone goes through periods of time where they're shy or they're not feeling confident. You're in a new situation, you don't know people. Like, most of us aren't going to be like, oh, hey guys, hey, all the fucking time. Like, I I'm only like that when I'm comfortable. I was beating myself up for not being able to feel comfortable because I was going through like a hard time, and it felt like no matter what I did, I just wanted to like stay in my shell and my comfort zone, because it was like everything else was so bad. Why would I put myself out there and like risk being hurt more? And it makes total sense why I was feeling more closed off and in my shell, but I was like kicking myself for it because I just felt like I was failing everyone. Like I was failing online, I was failing creatively, I was failing myself because I couldn't even be me. I couldn't let the real Maddie show. I was too scared. I just wanted to be like in my little bubble where no one can hurt me because I've had the worst fucking year of my life. And I'm saying was as if it's like completely over, and it's not. Like I'm out of the worst of it now, so I'm able to look back on it and be like, yeah, that shit was not tight, dog. Like that shit fucking sucked. Like I'm still feeling really blocked creatively, and I want to make YouTube videos so badly. Like all I want to do is make YouTube content. I'm like, ew, I miss my bitches. I don't want to make bullshit, you know? And I'm getting better, you know? Like I can feel my creative bug like coming back. A bitch is infected a little bit. But I need time. I need to let myself get there. I can't like push myself into it. I just kind of need to let shit flow for a little bit. I don't really know what's going on right now. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see you is, but I wanted to kind of keep you in the loop. And you know, you're definitely gonna be seeing me sooner than you think, sooner than I think. What's inspiring to me this week? I don't know. Gotta think about it. But I'm gonna let myself think about it and not bully myself and not put pressure on myself and not just convince myself that I'm a fucking failure and whatever. Okay? Cool. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna boost up a little bit, you know, zoot zoot, and then I'll make a video. But I don't know when that's gonna be. Thank you guys for being so patient with me and for giving me this time to kind of sort my life out. I love you guys so much. All of my social media will be linked in the description down below. I'm really active on Instagram, so if you ever just miss me and feel like you're missing something, you can follow me on there. I love you guys so much. I will see you later.